Officers were dispatched to an address on Ridgecrest Drive in Florence. Report of shots fired around 2:50 a.m. in the morning. When officers arrived, they still heard shots being fired, and they approached the residence. When they got to the residence, they saw multiple victims, and once they got into the residence, the partygoers told them that the suspect had fled and gave a vehicle description. Other responding officers, when they were coming into the neighborhood, saw the vehicle that fit the description, and a Florence officer and a deputy from the Boone County Sheriff's Office attempted to stop that vehicle. It fled. A pursuit ensued and went south on 42 into Union and onto Hicks Pike. While driving down Hicks Pike, it's believed that the suspect shooter had shot himself with the gun that he had and then crashed his vehicle. The shooter was transported to St. Elizabeth, Florence, and where he succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced dead at St. E. Florence. Back at the Ridgecrest address, officers rendered first aid to several victims, and right now we have 3 victims at UC Medical in Cincinnati that are all stable and appear to will make a full recovery. At the scene as well, there was 4 that were pronounced deceased at the scene, and I have their names. The 4 victims are Shane Miller, 20 years old, of Florence; Hayden Rabicki, 20 years old, of Ellesmere; and Delaney Erie, 19 years old, of Burlington; and Melissa Parrott, 44 years old, of Florence. The reason everybody was at the house was for a birthday for Miss Parrott's 21-year-old son. The shooter, who is identified as Chase Garvey of Florence, who is also 20 years old, he's known to the partygoers. So when the officers got in there and the victims and the partygoers told him that the suspect had fled, they identified him as Chase Garvey.